Arizona too. Arizona don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, Arizona.
Arizona don't give a shit. That's what people do. They be going from California to Arizona if they got somebody they know. They buy the guns and then bring them over here. Because you can just walk in and buy a gun without no checks or nothing in Arizona. They have gun conventions out here. And you can just, it's crazy because you can just walk into a gun convention and buy the gun and walk right out with it. But you can't do it at a...
That's a private seller though.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, why is it like that?
Yeah, they have both. They have dealers and private sellers. Dealers, you got to do the form just like you would if you were in the store.
Yeah.
Private sellers, hey, you got the money? You good? You record clean? Oh, okay, then I'll sell you the gun.
Yeah. I was like, damn, because my brother-in-law, he went and bought some guns at a convention and walked right out with them. Like, bought it, walked right out.
Yeah, that's from a private seller, though. And see, in Delaware, did away with that.
Delaware, like, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I ain't like Delaware trying to be just like California, bro. That's why we call Delaware now Delafornia. That's exactly what we call it now. No bullshit, bro. When I say they on a new level of retard, they is on a new level. Yeah, I'll be so glad when I can get up out this fucking state, fucking piece of shit ass state. Only thing they got going for it is tax-free shopping. Fuck it, I'll just pay taxes on items. Oh well. At least I ain't got to do with the crazier stupidness that they got. Yeah, they got dumb as fuck over here. Matter of fact, you know it's dumb as fuck over here when they have a dude that's a female. Because, they did the whole conversion thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he go by the name
transmission changed.
He go by the name of Sarah McBride. Matter of fact, I think the motherfucker was trying to run for Congress. Yo, he get mad when you refer to him as a dude. He gets mad. Like, you ain't no fucking female. Just because you got some hormone growth shit. Just because you mutilated your body. Because you let your hair grow.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap.
Buck sending a kid to school, they just going to teach them all that foo-foo-ness.
Yep, that's true. There's a city out here in California where the parents had to tell the teachers and shit like, nah, don't teach our kids that.
Mm-hmm. It's like y'all doing legalized pedophileness up in that shit. That's what y'all doing.
Yep. Yeah, that's good.
Drag queens read books to kids. What the hell? You know how confused the little kids gonna be, man?
In this game.
Mommy, why that woman got a beard? Shit, 'cause it ain't a woman. That's a dude.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
I don't know if we're gonna
Working quickly here.
And be stuck in this fucking stage. I can make it happen.
From the 32. He's on the move. He can run it. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throwing for Hurts.
Going in my 20s.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They give to Barkley, left side. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more.
You said what? That last part?
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
I was blocking a lot of the stuff. He just ended up catching me with no health left, and yeah, that was it. Done that. That was like an hour I spent on that motherfucker. I said, man, either I'm getting too old or I'm starting to suck at these games. I kept going back for that ass whooping though. Shit, when Dordo got on, I'd have still been on there probably taking an ass whooping. I'd have just kept on doing it.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if I'm under leveled or if I'm at the right level.
For division?
Nah, on Wulan.
Oh.
And I know the movement is a lot easier with a controller, as far as like left and right.
Yeah.
Going back. But I don't know how to heal or block. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing it, mouse and keyboard, you know. If all I can do is go left or right, then left and right it is. Shit. Yeah, I can do everything better, except for the back and forth movement, trying to do the dodge and shit. But yeah, like I mean, I would even flip in the air and block his shit, but he just ended up catching me on some stupid shit. And I'm like, hey, I'm like, dang. Yeah, would just give me an ass whooping. And I know you played that game, right?
Which one?
Wulan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I beat that shit.
Maybe you might know something about that boss I ain't figured out yet.
Which one?
Yeah, it's the first motherfucker. That's the
on the horse? The dude on the horse?
No, he's not on the horse. I mean, he got like this. You know what? I'll just show you. How about that?
Yeah, show me.
I'll show you.
I know which one you're talking about. I think I seen him.
Yeah, let me launch this up. I'll take an ass whooping or two before I go to sleep. End up going to sleep with a sore ass.
Yeah, let me see.
All right, I'm just launching it right now. Now I can screen share it. Oh. Man, I don't know if it was a driver update, but man, it seemed a little laggy.
Yeah, my the last driver update I got, it was laggy as fuck.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, after I played it for a little bit, the lagginess stopped, but like the first few times, it was like, laggy. And I guess my other problem is like I'm just trying to go in there and just whack-a-mole this motherfucker, and that shit just ain't happening.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
This motherfucker right here. I gonna hear my buttons clicking like a motherfucker. I be clickety clack clack.
Crush you like the vermin you are. You're not as weak as you look, huh?
I don't know what the special move is for that shit, but see, like that one I blocked, that one I
Stay
missed.
behind me, please. You can't let our guard down.
Oh.
Even now,
Oh yeah.
I shall protect you from further harm. Tend to your wounds while you can.
See, but I only got one fucking health left. Now I only got one fucking heal left because I had to use 2 of them.
That jade, it should give you the power you need to overcome this challenge.
Oh, I'm dead.
What's the name of that game called? Wulong?
Bolong. See, it says guard right button, but when I press my tab, I do the guard. So, or maybe it's parry. I don't know. I'll try it again. You see how I be going? Like, I be trying to go hard on that motherfucker.
It looked like you was getting them.
Well, I get him on the first phase.
It's that second phase, huh?
Spare you.
The flow of chi is changing. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, I blocked that one. Yeah, but I don't know what to do on.
You're not as weak as you look, huh?
Let our guard down. Even now. I shall protect you from further harm. Tend to your wounds while you can.
Oh, you got that motherfucker. Get him.
But it's the second phase that I have an issue with.
That jade, it should give you the power you need to overcome this challenge.
Ah, I'm dead. Oh, I thought I was gonna be dead. Oh, I got no more heals. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. I tried to jump out that shit, but
You can't parry that shit either?
you gotta do it like at the right time, and I don't have the timing yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yeah, I get it one more try. Yeah, the best I've gotten him was like almost like halfway down. But you see, I be moving like a motherfucker though, boy. Hold on.
You'll be begging me to spare you!
The flow of chi is changing.
You be getting with him on that first phase.
You're not as weak as you look, huh? Don't get so cocky.
Stay behind me.
Not beaten yet!
Oh, he got me. And he just had a pinch left. I be trying not to use that health potion, man, but trying to save it for the next phase. But sometimes I just gotta not use it. But yeah, that's kind of the problem, my mom.
I don't know, man. I want to say I played that game, man, but I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I don't think I would have skipped it. It's like a Souls type of game. It's like Neo and shit.
I want to say you have played it though.
I think I have beat it. I'm pretty sure, man, I beat that shit. It was a while ago. I think it came out a minute ago.
Yeah, I had just bought it when it was on like a good sale, so that's when I picked it up.
Oh, okay.
They have like complete edition for like really good price.
Hell yeah.
But
Got to get that
yeah, it
good
says
price.
yeah, it says you played 41 and a half hours.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I second phase, I mean, like I said, the best I've got him to is like literally almost 50%. Like you just about half done.
It said how
And
many hours I played that shit?
almost 42.
Oh, yeah, I beat the fuck out that shit then. I ain't played that long not to beat it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's the back and forth movement. Trying to do it with the keyboard isn't as
Good, yeah, yeah. You definitely can't play them shits with no keyboard. Not them games.
but I don't know how to block or heal with the controller. With the controller, so it's like
I think it's like RB,
yeah,
superior and shit. And
yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I can do it with the keyboard though.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, as you see, I be moving around like a motherfucker. But yeah, he just ended up catching me or on some stupid shit and boom, dead. And then I only got 3 health. Yeah. If I have to use 2 of them on the first phase, I'm fucked. If I have 2 left in the second, I have a decent chance, but it's better to have all 3. Like when I had him to almost 50%, if I would have had just one more heal, I probably would have had a chance to get him. But yeah, I'd be trying to stay on his ass. I be fighting them motherfuckers like I be shooting bitches. Going all up in their shit. But I know there is some type of window to block it. I just sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So I don't know the exact window of where his arm needs to be when it's like swinging overhead or swinging sideways. Like I know there's a certain point to block it. Because when I block it, I can do extra damage. But if I don't block it, well, you see what happens. It's like night night, done better. But man, I'm gonna end up doing it again though one day. I just don't really have time to play it because I always end up getting like on divisions. But eventually, I gotta find time to just sit there, beat my head in, and figure it out. And then I'll be all right. But until I get to that point, just straight ass whooping.
Yeah,
I tried fighting for like an hour, almost an hour. I tried fighting that bitch.
I think I beat that game, but I think one of the hardest bosses, man, was that the last boss for Sekiro. That was one of the hardest fucking bosses ever, man. That motherfucker took me like 3 days. I fought him for like 7 hours one day.
You know, I got that game too.
Yeah, I like that
so
shit.
long,
That shit was so
But it's
good.
been so long since I started, I began playing it, that I forgot how to use all my stuff. So now when I try to play it, I don't remember nothing. So it's like, fuck, what am I doing? Yeah, but I recently got that and started playing it. I remember I did I think I want to say it's probably the first boss. He was up on a rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
So I did him. He was pain in the ass. But at least when I did that, like I was just straight playing through it. So I was getting used to the moves and what to do. And then I just stopped because I was back on Division.
Yeah.
Playing some other shit. Never went back to it again. And then when I try to go back to it now, it's like, damn, how do I fight these motherfuckers again? Don't remember. Like, god damn. I was about to say either I'm getting too old for this shit now, or I'm just getting to that stage where it's like, okay, you just suck now.
No, you know what it is that they're taking the formula from Dark Souls and shit, and they're adding their own little shit to it. So you used to playing Dark Souls, and then just certain mechanics and certain shit is different. So it take you a while to grasp it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stopped playing them shits like that. Elden Ring. I couldn't get into that shit.
Yeah, well, I'm at a castle over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that shit was just so. I didn't like the open world aspect of it. A lot of people love that shit. A lot of people beat it and loved that shit. I got it. I just couldn't beat it, and I didn't like it as much to play it and beat it.
If you ever trying to do some co-op on it, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got that shit too.
I'm sure I don't remember where the hell I went or how I got there, but I'm in a certain area right now, and it's kind of like, But I have the same problem with that game. I haven't played it in so long, I forget how to bring up my potions, how to put down like a stone or whatever. I don't remember none of it. Yeah, that's kind of my problem. But if I don't play those type of games for a long time, man, I'm back to fucking square one, trying to be like a fucking noob and relearn it all. So, and it kind of sucks switching game to game because that's why I haven't played none of those games. I have them and just haven't played them. So it's like, and I do want to play them, but the problem I have is I can't get a certain person to get off one game. Like I'm trying to get them off of one game and play something different, but they're just not up his alley. And I can only do Division, but so much. Like I like Division. I think it's a great game, but 5-7 years of the same shit. Like I need to do something different, man.
No, I hear that. I'm glad they got the DLC coming out because I was like, damn.
Yeah, well, that was the problem. I almost had him getting ready to switch to a different game until he found that out. I was like, oh no, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay on Division. Like, I almost had you convinced to go to something different. But it's also his play style, though. That's the other issue. I try to get him to play Destiny. Yeah,
Oh no, Destiny, he didn't like it.
too fast, no cover. Battlefield, too fast, really no cover. Call of Duty, I didn't get him to try yet, but that's definitely too fast. You're just gonna end up having to be a camper, so that wasn't gonna pan out. So yeah, I mean, I try to get him to play a lot of other games, but yeah, you don't want to leave Division. He's stuck on that. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But you gotta learn to move. I mean, you can't sit behind cover the entire game. Like, and that's really what Division is staying behind cover, shooting shit. It ain't really about running around because you just gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't get him to get into something else. I've tried. And that's why I said, yeah, me and Bertie used to play all these games. Only problem was he's on the West Coast, so it's hard to link up. Cause at the time I wasn't working, so it was cool. I could stay up 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Once I got to working, I couldn't do that shit no more. Shit, like 12, 1 o'clock, I'm the fuck off. And 1 o'clock is pushing it. But you know, usually like 12, 12:30, man, I'd be off the game. Late night for us is 1 o'clock. Like that's late, late. That's during the week. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't do that no more. I said, so we haven't really played. But we used to play all them shooters though. Like all the games I try to get them to try. I was like, yeah, me and Bertie used to play them all the time.
You playing Battlefield or no?
Oh, I don't play it no more, but I try to get him to play it, and same problem. Too fast, no cover.
Okay.
Yeah, he has I mean, and he'll tell you himself. He just has a problem with movement and not being able to stay behind cover. So when you got those two problems, yeah, you pretty much cut out 99.99% of the games that you can play. And if a game got too many buttons to press, well, that's too much.
Yeah.
So that was another problem. Yeah, I wanted him to play Elden Ring, but I knew that would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna quit right after I try it. So I didn't bother getting them to play it, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Like for me, the business is a little too old in the tooth right now, and I just feel like I'm doing the same shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know every game is the same shit. Like literally every game you're doing the same shit over and over. Well, we had like 5, 7 year run on one game. Like, come on, it's time to switch that one up. Let's play something different. You know, like I can still play Call of Duty and still slap the shit out of people. But I don't like Call of Duty. It bores the shit out of me.
Boring. Yeah, that shit's so fucking boring now, man. Like I'm to the point to where I'd rather get it on Game Pass. That shit
I was playing
boring.
it on Game Pass.
Yeah,
and I was
that's
still
fuck-
bored of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, play it when you want to, and then don't even, because paying for that shit full price, no, not no more.
I kinda like my PS5, man. I just, pay for the premium.
Oh,
I
I
get
don't
on
do
there.
that.
I do the single player stuff. Plenty of single player games to play and enjoy that I don't have to buy. You know, like I'm still doing a Ratchet and Clank thing. You know, when I got some free time to play it, that's what I get on to play.
The Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna go to something else. That single player and just play that too. You know, I'd probably end up replaying like what was that game with the character Cole? Oh, he had the lightning moves. Oh, it was by Sucker Punch.
Oh, Infamous.
Yeah, like I would go back and replay that.
That shit was dope. That was a good game. That was probably one of the best launch games PlayStation ever had. I liked it. That
That's,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's something I'd go back and play. Just for fun, it's different. Granted, single player, but hey, shit, I enjoyed my time playing it.
Yeah, that shit was fun as hell.
Oh yeah, I go back and replay. Uh, uh, Uncharted, shit, those are all fantastic. Replay them all, shit. And then a bunch of all the new stuff. Like I haven't bought Ghost of Tsushima. I've seen it on sale a few times. I just haven't bought it, but I have it for free on PlayStation,
Yeah.
so I could just play it on PlayStation. I don't have to buy it for PC, you know. So I can just play it on there and like, yeah, fuck it, you know. Sit on the couch, relax, be chilling. I don't like playing on the TV though, but I kind of force myself to do it. I still got to finish God of War. I'm still on that. On God of
Oh
War.
yeah, I loved it. That shit. The new one, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat that shit. It wasn't as challenging as that one shit. The first one with the Valkyries. You know, the little side bosses.
Man, it's
The-
still
the-
a pain in the ass on God of War mode.
It is. I beat it on God of War mode too, but the only one that I had problems with is when you got to fight two of them at a time and do certain type of special moves on them. Other than that, man, that shit was great. I liked it, the God of War, man. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good game.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. But it's kind of the same problem I got with the PC games. Yeah, it's always division.
Yeah.
But like, I don't get to play anything. I can't convince him to get a PlayStation because he wants to stay on PC, which I get it. But there's a lot of games you can play on PlayStation that's co-op.
Yeah, you can.
You don't
So
have to buy
so
none.
Division is the only game he played.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's
Like
tough.
that is it. I quit playing for 6 months. Actually, I did. Everybody else did. The only one that still played it every day for those 6 months was him.
He know everything about that fucking game too. I'm like, he still was telling me shit. I'm like, damn, I did not know that. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he just won't leave the game alone. Like, oh man. Like I said, I mean, I like the game. I always enjoy the game. I think it's one of the best games that came out. But
Yeah, I think it is
like,
too. For as long as it's been out.
yeah, but my problem is we've been playing the same game for 5 or 7 years. I want to play something different. I even try to get him to play Elder Scrolls. I said, yeah, it's kind of like WoW, dumbed down, way less buttons. It's still a grind. You got to farm for a lot of shit. And that's the other weird thing. He will farm every fucking thing on Division, but he will not do it on any other game. I don't want to farm. Why you the king of farming on Division? The hell you don't want to farm shit? So yeah, I mean it's just a weird thing. I don't know, man. Like You will pick up every piece of junk in division, but you don't want to farm nothing. And wow, what's the other game we was playing? It's kind of like Diablo 4. Actually, it's better than what Diablo 4 is, but I forget the name of it. I have it. Fuck, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. But I try to get him to play that. Oh no, it's too much farming. Too much this, too much that. Let's play Division. Oh, come on, let's get off the Division. Yeah, that's my only gripe. I just can't get him off that one game. He's like, come on, dude, give me a break. Give me a break. Yeah, I mean, and if I'm just stuck playing Division, I literally have no need to upgrade anything on my computer. Nothing. Even if I
Yeah.
wanted to upgrade, I have no reason to upgrade. I ain't got shit to play that requires me to upgrade. Nothing. So like, what am I gonna upgrade for? Just to be like, I got some new shit? No, I'm not gonna do it. That ain't cost effective. Yeah. Yes, but some days, man, I'd rather just be on my PS5. I don't even want to be on the PC. It'd be hot. It'd be hot up in this motherfucker. I'd be in this bitch sweating just to play a game for the last 5, 7 years. It's like, ooh, God.
Yeah, that division went hard during COVID though. Put hours in on that shit.
Yeah. Well, you see, we all was playing at the same time. And when we quit playing, like I'm at what, 4,000? He's probably 2.5, 3 times where I'm at. You know, SHD wise,
Yeah.
because he never quit playing a game. Every time it was double XP or just like crazy XP, he played non-stop. I can't do it. I can't keep doing it. And I'm eventually gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna quit playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that point. And I do that with like every game. Like if I just get so tired of a game, I leave it alone. I don't even come back to it no more. I don't care how much I liked it. I would just quit. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Uninstall the bitch. Never reinstall it again. Just because I just played it to death.
Yeah, that's what be happening. Play that shit to death. You like, yo, no, I don't want to play no more.
Figure what they were on year 7 for their stuff. Granted, it's small increments, but I've never done PvP stuff, so that part doesn't do anything for me. Plus, I don't want to learn how to do a PvP build. Then I have to farm gear, get that shit all leveled up.
Yeah, it'd be a whole bunch of shit, huh?
Yeah, so like, nah, it ain't even worth it. I just stay on the PvE shit. I'm good. But, yeah, hopefully he'll switch to something different. I doubt it, but hopefully. I really need him to play a new game. But that's kind of the problem, man. Like I said, he'll even admit what the problem is. Ain't no cover, and I don't move fast. Like he'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't get him to play nothing else. You know, like I would love we could all jump on some Battlefield. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that shit. That new Battlefield gonna be the shit, man.
But the problem is, he'll be dead the entire time. You know, so he'll never enjoy the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, rough. And then we always got to get two people. We never get no good DPS players. I'm stuck being a healer. That's the only reason why I do it. Because we need it. If we had two DPS players or somebody else that was a healer, I could play DPS. Like, you'd be amazed how many legendaries we've done, and all I've done is heal.
I see.
Yeah, like it's been so long that I forget how to play DPS because I don't play DPS. Even though I got a good DPS build. Just no healers. So it's like, all right, everybody wants to be DPS. Nobody wants to heal. So I heal. And to be honest with you, that shit's boring as fuck. I'm literally just sitting there looking at everybody else the entire time. Oh, your health going down? Boom, let me throw you some heals. Oh, your health going down? Let me throw you some heals. Oh, your hide broke? Let me reset it. It's boring as fuck, my dude. Like, I'm bored as shit doing it. But somebody got to do it. Yeah, so figure, you know, say you was playing, right? And you're watching three people play the entire time.
Oh yeah, that's how you feeling.
So, you're just watching them, you know. Like, you're not doing anything else aside from throwing heals, so you can't kill shit because you're a healer, so you ain't got no DPS. Yeah, it's boring. So boring. I think that's why nobody wants to do it either. And I guess some people enjoy healing, but I just got good at it out of necessity, not because I wanted to. Because I know when I started, I sucked as a healer. Like, I was terrible.
It take time to get good at that fucking game to know what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
shit, it take a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, I can heal, I can do CC and DPS. That's why when I get to play DPS, boy, I be out there. I be just trying to murk shit. I don't want to be way in the back, crouch by some fucking wall. I want to be in the front somewhere, just knocking shit down. But the other problem is it's just people's awareness, and you still have that problem too. But I can forgive you. You've been away from the game for a long time.
Yeah, I know. I be hearing them in my headset, but I be like, oh shit, where the fuck they at? Start looking at the fucking little map.
Yeah, just glance at it every now and then, man. You'll see a red marker from somewhere. And if you don't even see the red marker, like you say, you'll hear them. So if you hear them on your back left, just try to look back left. Yeah, he has that issue too sometimes. He doesn't look left and right. So I have to be like, hey man, your left side, my dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's because I'm getting fucking shot from the left side. And then you'll see me be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this side, as you've probably seen tonight as well. Because I'll get fucking murked from the left side. But
Yeah, I did see you say that.
Everybody else was on the left side. Like, I'm on the right side. Right side was covered. Why am I getting fucked up from the left? So, all right, I'm just going to go take left. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the side where I was getting fucked up from. But left side is where most of all those enemies come out though. So it's a lot of people that come out on that side. And then you got fucking drones that want to just keep coming. Boom, 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 boom. And I can only pause them one time. My pause takes a long time to come back because I don't have the skill haste for it since I'm a DPS build. But it gets me out of trouble sometimes. Yeah, but that's why you'll see me like say certain things. Yeah, because maybe that particular side is lacking, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there. When I try to find new areas, like today, I was like, oh, okay, well the container wasn't a good area. That was a really bad spot. Got myself killed for it. But if I would have went 10 feet further out to the right, boom, good spot. I just need to go a little further out.
Yeah.
And then that was a good spot to be at. Because while y'all shooting down the center, I can shoot everything straight across. Boom, boom, boom. Guys behind the walls that y'all can't shoot, I'm shooting the shit out of the motherfuckers. Bring, 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 bring. So really all I gotta worry about is somebody rapping right, maybe one that broke from the mid, and the ones that are pushing out left, and they're usually gonna be behind the wall anyways, at least on that board for that particular section. So I'm like, okay, well now I found a new spot, but it took me a death to find it. Now I know shit. Depending on who we playing with, who's in the group, what the lineup is, and that it might be a good advantageous idea to break and push to that far right side and get in their area. But the container bad area, not good. That was not a good area to be in. Yeah, because they could slide right and then just come across, and now you're screwed, which is what happened to me. So I learned that one the hard way. But at the same time, I found a good spot to go be at after that, though. So that's why I will take those chances.
Yeah, that regen build, man, after playing with it, I was like, it don't kill, it don't, it's, I like the DPS better.
Well, you can get a pretty. It won't be like fantastic great, but you can get a pretty good DPS build that does have regen. But you
How
want to
many,
use
but
the,
how many reds you using and how many blues? That's what I'm trying to think. Like, what's the,
Yeah, I forget what it is because you are gonna have some blues, you are gonna have some reds. It's not 50-50 because you're gonna have more red than blue, but I forget what it is though. But you gotta have a certain specialization, and then there's a shield that you use, and then an item. I don't remember if it was the backpack. I want to say it was the back. It's a backpack and something else with it that when you get kills, you get health and shield back from it. But the shield also regenerates. But you have to have enough blue items for the health regen or the shield regen. So that way, when you're taking that damage, your shield will go back up. There's some people whose shield just constantly keeps going up, and it doesn't go down. But
yeah, see,
I've never seen their specific build to be able to tell you what that is though. But I've seen it though. And they do, pretty decent damage. Not the greatest, but they do decent damage. But they stay up. So that they're able to like pull the heavy. So when the heavy's doing that shit with the stingers, because that's really what kills you is the stingers.
yeah.
It's not so much. It's not really the heavy shooting at you. It's the stingers. So you always got to take that backpack out first. And that's another problem I see people do. I see it pretty much every game we're in. People are shooting the wrong enemies at the wrong time. It's like, okay, I get people want to get kills. I understand that. But too many people are shooting red fucking enemies. Fuck the red enemies. If that motherfucker that's red doesn't have a grenade, a sniper, or a healer, fuck him. Don't worry about him. Take out the healer, take out the grenader, take out the sniper. Take out the healer first if you can. Because no matter who you kill, that healer just running around, he just gonna keep picking motherfuckers up. So that healer needs to go out quick. Once you take out that healer, take out the sniper. So you're not getting one shotted. Once the sniper is gone, take out those fucking grenadiers so they ain't bombing you to death. And now you ain't gotta worry about being sniped or motherfuckers picked up. You just gotta evade some grenades every now and then from them bombing you. And then you worry about everybody else. People don't do that. People are shooting red enemies first that ain't gonna do much of shit. They're gonna die fast anyways when you shoot them. But now you got three other things going on that's fucking us. I'm like, no, leave it alone. But yeah, I see that all the time. Sometimes, like, even when I'm doing DPS or I'm just healing, I'm watching who people are shooting. And that's exactly what I see. Red enemies are getting shot first. No, no, that's the wrong person to shoot. Leave them for last. They're going to go down fast. Take out the ones that matter. The ones that are going to screw you over. Now, now if you got a red enemy like running up on you, okay, I get it. Shoot his ass. Because you don't want to get flanked. But if they're all far away, why are you shooting the red enemy first? What's he going to do?
Yeah.
So unless that red enemy is like a grenader or a healer, fuck them. Don't worry about them. Worry about the important ones. Yeah, but it's like, because like you be hearing me call out healers, right? Like, yo, healer this side or left side or mid. Like, I'm saying it for a reason, for people to take them out first.
Yeah, do
And
something.
I'm not making a call out just so they know where he's at. Like, no, you need to take him out first. Because how many times have you heard, like, where they'll say, oh, well, the healer's picking everybody back up. He says that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
the
healing.
motherfucker you gotta take out.
Yeah. So if I'm healing, I can't kill the healer. Doesn't matter how many times I shoot him, he ain't gonna die. Unless he's like purple or red and he's close to me. And I can go whack-a-mole him with my lullaby shotgun. But that's like once every minute that I can do that. But if they're far away, I can't do that because then I'm gonna be dead and nobody got heals. So yeah, that's why I call it out, man. I be trying to call it out. I be giving them people audio cues like, look, this is the important one you gotta go after. Pick him out first. Worry about the other guys later. Cause ain't no sense in taking out the heavy for the healer just to pick him right back up.
Yeah.
If you take out the healer and then take out the heavy, you ain't got to worry about the healer coming back. Or the heavy. They both dead. And I think people don't look at their icons either. I think that's another problem. So like before I start shooting, I'll aim at all the enemies so I can see what icons pop up on them. Now sometimes when they're a little bit too far, it doesn't pop up. All right, cool. I get it. But if they're close enough and that shit pops up, like you should already know this is who I'm shooting first.
Yeah.
Like Yeah, there's certain enemies I'm gonna shoot first. So long as it's possible. Sometimes it's not possible, so I get that too. But if you can definitely get those motherfuckers, get them out the way.
Shoot
That's
him
who I
up.
like to take out. That's who I like to take out first is the healer. I don't care about any other enemy on the map. I care about that healer first. Take away their opportunity to be able to come back on you. So I was watching this one video, and even I had the wrong answer, but I thought it was interesting though. So, you ever watch this dude called the Reaper?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so he's a sniper.
Oh, yeah. I seen him.
So he was doing this podcast with this guy, and like they kind of do like these clips. So he was talking about that there's a test that they do for sniper school, and most people fail that test. Well, the question on the test. So I forget what the exact question was, but I remember like a good majority of it. So some of the characters may be a little different, but some of them are very accurate. So he said, so if you're a sniper, who are you going to take out first? You got the machine gunner, the rifleman, the radio man, and the priest. Which one of those four do you kill first as a sniper?
You said, say it again?
A machine gunner,
Uh-huh.
a rifleman, a radio man, so, the guy that does the radio, so he calls shit in,
The machine gunner.
or the priest. Which one of those four do you take out first?
The machine gunner.
See, and you answered the question just as wrong as I did.
Oh, okay.
I said the same exact thing. The machine gunner. Because to me, that's the most logical one. Nope, that is not the answer. The person you take out first is the priest. The guy that ain't going to shoot you. And the theory behind that is if they're willing to take out someone that's supposed to be a man of God that would not shoot at you, it demoralizes the rest of the team because if you're willing to take him out first, imagine what he would do to the rest of y'all who are a danger to him. So you demoralize the group by taking out the priest first. It's fucked up, but it makes a lot of sense. And most people that go into sniper school fail that question. Because in my mind, I'm thinking the same thing. Well, shit, I'm going to take out the motherfucker with the main gun that's going to cause a lot of havoc. And that's the machine gunner.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, it's the priest.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the rest of them will be like, damn, but he wasn't doing nothing. He's trying to be helpful to everybody.
That's what you think. Huh?
Yeah, so it's like, fuck. So he willing to take him out first. Imagine what he gonna do to us.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And that's the reason why they take out the priest first. And it's funny because you've seen the answer in movies, but it never clicked as to why. So whether you watch westerns, horror movies, they'll take out the pastor, the preacher, the priest. They kill him first. Whether it's warlords taking over areas, And they go to a little, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, hut area. The guy that's the man of God first, he usually ends up being killed in front of everybody first. But it never clicked as to why. And even them not being snipers, do it for the same exact reason.
Alexa,
You demoralize
left
the
there be
rest of the
like,
community.
yeah, that's crazy, man. That is,
Uh-huh.
that's something.
Yep.
I do know who
Fucking
that
people's
sniper
heads.
dude that you talking about, man. He is he like the world's got the most K's, huh? It's that dude
No.
with the dreads.
Yeah, he got dreads, but he's not
Yeah.
the highest though.
Okay.
But he's good though. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's females that are way better than he is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like way better. Like with hundreds of kills versus him. Yeah, he was a good sniper, but he's not like a great sniper. But he's a good sniper. Yeah, and he actually got the name because he even explained how he got the name Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
So it was some people he was taking out, but because of like I guess like I don't know, the Muslim people or whatever they are that he was sniping. They come back and they collect their dead and they do this proper burial thing for them. So they're carrying a dead body to bury him, for their service. And so like you could tell, he said the people that were carrying the body, you could see them looking around, like they're expecting something. And he sniped one of them, killed them. It didn't phase any of them. They just kept on about their business to bury their other comrade. And that's because their whole mindset is, um, if it's the will of God for them to die at that moment, then it's the will. So they're like prepared for it. They didn't try to scatter, run, and he just picked them all off. And that's how he got the name Reaper. They're the ones that actually gave him the name Reaper. Yeah, pretty wild.
He looked like he's serious business. I seen a couple of his interviews. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, but you know that shit gotta fuck with you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he might act like he's stable. No, he unstable. Like you push that right button, he gonna get a real bad side.
Yeah. Mostly all of them dudes like that, huh?
And that's why a lot of them like to stay in service. Because when they come back home, they can't do what they were doing, and they just can't readjust. And then you got other people that just can't take it. They need to get the fuck out. But it's fucked up when you've been there long enough, shit's exploding right next to you, bullets going across your face, and you just walking across like nothing.
Yeah, it ain't even a phase of you.
Yeah, like fucking grenade just blew up 10 feet next to you. You ain't jump, get startled, nothing. Just a walk in the park for you. This happens every day.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep on strolling.
This is normal.
Yeah. Yeah. So that just has to take a toll on you mentally. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. No. No. I couldn't do that. I just wouldn't want that to fuck with my head. I mean, it may not fuck with my head, but I don't want it to fuck with my head either. That'd be a tough situation to be in, though. Like, oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. goodness gracious. Man. Oh, I told you I ended up keeping that portal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I literally had it like all I had to do was hit the button to return. Like I had it all set up. And I was just deciding all day long. Do I send it back? Do I send it back? Do I send it back? Then I was like, you know what? Granted, I may not use it a whole lot, but there's gonna come times that bitch gonna come in handy, and I'm gonna want to have it.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you.
So that's why I ended up keeping it.
My son got it upstairs. He just don't even. It just sit there like, whenever you want to use it, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
every
not.
time
It's
I get
not
on,
bad though. It's not a bad device. I just wish it was a standalone.
well, it kind of is if you got PlayStation Premium,
Oh,
because
see,
you don't need a PlayStation.
yeah, see, I haven't seen what the update does. I just know that there was one.
Yeah, that update came out right before I got mine. But if you had it prior to that, you had to have a PlayStation or a PS5. Now you don't even need a PS5. You just gotta have PlayStation Premium,
Okay.
but you get the cloud gaming. So whatever games you have on your cloud gaming, you can play that. You don't need no PS5. And they got good sales, and the return rate is very low. It doesn't have a high return rate, um, at least through Amazon. It says in there. You know when shit gets returned too much, it'll say this this item is returned a lot.
Yeah.
Not that one. That one's kept a lot. People keep it. Yeah, so I mean it's a good device. Only thing I would recommend though, if you plan to play on that bitch for hours, get yourself a nice, nice good battery pack. That's a good size. That's small but a lot of power to it. It has high milliamp hours, and just carry that with you. Hell, you can Velcro that bitch to the back of it, keep it plugged in, so that way you got constant juice, and you can play for hours. That would be the only thing I would recommend. Only because they talk about it's like 4 to 5 hours for battery life, depending on the settings. And that was one of the things I was trying to find out, like, because when I was on it, I would only be on it for like an hour and a half. So I never really could tested the battery, like how long it would last.
Yeah, from start to finish, yeah.
But when I kept reading up on it, like seeing what people were talking about, it was like, yeah, like 4 to 5 hours, but it just depends on the settings. You know. Yeah, some people say, yeah, if you want better battery life, set your PS5 to 1080p mode instead of 4K,
Mm-hmm.
and that way it doesn't have to do like no down conversion. It'll just be 1080. So that actually will make the battery last longer and um, less chance of it buffering. If you're not like on a strong connection. But my connection at home is strong, so my Wi-Fi is like it's like a monster. Yeah, like that should look good.
You got that Wi-Fi 7?
No, no.
They got so many different shits now. I'm like, what the fuck is Wi-Fi 7?
Take a number off of it, and that's what it is. Wi-Fi 7 is basically Wi-Fi 6. Wi-Fi 6 is Wi-Fi 5. So even though they call it 7, it's 6, and 6 is 5, and 5 is 4. So 7 is not really 7. It's the number before that. No, I don't. All my access points are Wi-Fi 6. They do have some Wi-Fi 7s, which I would want to upgrade to.
Man, I looked at a
But
fucking router for Wi-Fi 7. That shit said $2,000. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
2009.
Yeah, it was like this orbs.
Oh nah, fuck all that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? I'm like, y'all crazy.
And you said it was $2,000,
Yeah, it was some crazy shit.
and does it include any access points, or is it
Yeah,
just
it's
the
like
router?
it was a router and like a couple mesh routers with it. Mesh
How many?
4, I believe.
Or well, you said $2,000 though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of rough. Cause let's see.
That's what I thought. I was like, man, that's
You
a
go,
lot.
say you go with Dream Machine Pro, right? It's $379, right? Then you want Wi-Fi 7, so you want the U7 Pros. You don't need the U7 Pro Max. You just need the U7 Pro. Pro Max is gonna have a little bit more streams, but it also will handle a lot more connections. But you don't really need that in your house, so the U7 Pro is actually best. So we'll just add a U7 Pro, right? And you said it's four mesh points, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's make the U7 Pro 4 of them. So you go with 4 U7 Pros and a Dream Machine Pro, $946.
Yeah, see?
And,
That's still expensive.
but that ain't as expensive as $2,000.
Yeah.
That's half that price. And here's a kicker. That whatever device you're talking about, I know the one you're talking about. I just can't think of the name of it you said, but it does not have the same type of security, same type of features, same type of anything like the UDM Pro. It just doesn't. So when I get a Dream Machine Pro instead,
Yeah.
like with way better security, you can have a shitload of VLANs. You can have your guest network. It's going to be separate and isolated. And it's just so much shit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I showed you what my dashboard looks like. I think I might have showed you a picture before. If you see the way my shit looks, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And this ain't um consumer stuff. Like that device you're talking about, that's consumer. This
Yeah.
one's prosumer, so it's meant for small to medium businesses. That's what this is for. Like the shit I use, that's what it's for. It's not for home use. You can use it for home use, but it's not designed for that. Yeah, I said, man, my network is solid, bruh. Solid as a rock. Ooh. Yeah, but that's what I use. And I got quite a few devices. I have two um two U6 Pros, U6 long range. Those are my access points. I got a UDM Pro, which is the main box. I have the 3 flex switches. So those are 4 ports each. Those are really good for like rooms you just need extra connections. Oh, I have the 16 port um, Ethernet lighting switch. I think that was like 2.5 gigs. I have my 10 gig switch. It's a flex something, 10 gig something. Then another 10 gig switch. Yeah, all my shit is all ubiquity. That's all my gear. It's all ubiquity. So like my computer and my server, both of those are on a 10 gig switch. So I can transfer files back and forth to each one at 10 gigabit speeds. Where your normal shit that you're gonna be buying, yeah, you're more than likely it's either gonna be 1 gig, and if you're lucky, if they update it, 2.5 gig. And the problem is, unless your device supports 2.5 gigs, it's only gonna run at 1 gig. So like your PlayStation, your Xbox, it only runs at 1 gig speed. So it doesn't matter what you connect it to, you're only gonna get 1 gig
Yeah.
max. So you can connect it to a 2.5 gig switch, you're still only gonna get
You
one
still ain't
gig.
gonna get it. I be trying to tell
Now,
people that. People don't be believing me. I be like, man, you can't. The device is rated for that.
yeah, like your TV, 1 gig. TVs aren't 2.5, they're not 5, they're not 10 gig. So like those switches would be useless for those devices. Most people's shit's gonna be 1 gig. Like most of all my shit is 1 gig. Pretty much like 99% is 1 gig. The only thing that's 10 gig is my computers and my server. So those are all on the 10 gig switch. So they can all communicate and I can transfer files like super duper fast. But since my Verizon service is only 1 gig, it doesn't matter if they're on a 10 gig switch. It's only going to go out as fast as my Verizon file service is. So since it's only a 1 gig service, that's the fastest it's going to go out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fastest it's going to come in. But internally, on those 3 devices, they're 10 gigs. So, just think of it as, a 10 gig file. I can transfer that at the same exact speed that you would transfer a 1 gig file. Except for I'm doing 10 times the size in the same amount of time. Big time saver.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but you would have to go to the Unify store for Ubiquity. I mean, and they got different stuff. They got like their Dream Machine Pro Max.
Well, how much was that one though?
Well, the Pro Maxes cost more than the Dream Machine Pro. So like the price that I gave you of just under $1,000, that's the Dream Machine Pro with the 4 U7 Pros. But here's the kicker though. I guarantee you, even in your house, you would probably only use 2, maybe 3 at best for those access points.
Okay.
I have 3. I only use 2 of them. The third one I don't even have connected no more, because I used to have that one on a separate network by itself, but I don't even have it connected anymore. So it's like, So I have one that's towards the back of my living room, which is at the back of the house, and then I have one in the front hall of the front of the house. So I have like perfect connection in my entire house. So no matter what room I'm in, perfect connection. And this is Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah. So I'm using 2 access points for was it like 1,900 square feet? Yeah, 1,900 square feet, 2 stories. So, and I could actually get away with one, but I want the coverage to be stronger. So I have the radio signal on low. That's another problem people do. So if you ever see like somebody's signal is like extremely loud, it takes up a lot of coverage area. Their radio frequency is probably set to high, which is cool because you can see it further. The problem is like your cell phone device won't connect to it well because it's too far, even though you can see it. So the shorter you can make that distance, the stronger your signal actually ends up becoming. So like my signal strength will be at low. So it's low in the front, low in the back, and I get great signal throughout the entire house. And most routers are just set up for automatic, so they fluctuate. They'll go from high, medium, low, depending on how many other access points are around you. So it's fighting with those to try to compete to give you signal. So if you ever be like, man, I got like a good signal in my area, but my connection sucks. That's probably the reason why. Everybody and their mama got their damn signal on high. So now it's invading your space. But if they would just turn their shit down, they would have good connection. You would have good connection. It doesn't have to keep trying to switch radio frequencies because you want to either be on 1, 6, or 11. So you want to space those out. So like my front and back, one of them is on number 1, the other one's on number 11, because you want the two closest ones to be as far apart from each other as possible when it comes to that radio frequency. So you don't want 1 and 6 and they're close. You want to do 1 and 11
Oh, okay.
to push those two signals away from each other. So they're not. So that way it doesn't cause a big overlap with the signals fighting each other. Yeah. So if you ever go to and you'll notice this in hospitals, when you're walking from one area, it'll automatically switch to the next access point.
Mm-hmm.
But you never see those access points right up on each other. They're spread out. So basically, it gets to a point where, okay, signal's a little too weak now. Let me jump to the next strongest signal, and it'll automatically your phone will automatically do that switch if those access points are set up like that. So you might see in certain ones it'll say band steering. So like you'll see that sometimes, but that's more for, okay, either force everything to be 5 gigahertz for devices that support it, and those that don't support it, force them to be on 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah.
So that's the band steering. Problem is a lot of devices don't support that, so it's not always a good thing to enable it. I don't enable it. I let mine just pick what it wants to be on.
That's what I do too. Just let it pick.
Yeah, but
My cell
like
phone be tripping sometimes.
But like if every device in your house was 5 gigahertz, well then yeah, force everything to be on 5 gigahertz. You're gonna get the best signal.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with 5 gigahertz is that distance is extremely short compared to 2.4. 2.4, you kind of think of it as 5 gigahertz is a quarter mile. 2.4 gigahertz is a mile. So that's the distance that they would go out. That's not their actual distance, but just think of it that way. and I'll let you know. Okay, when I'm on 5 gigahertz, it's a shorter distance, so I need to be closer to it to get a good signal. Whereas 2.4 is a wider distance, so you could be further away from the access point. Yeah, so like a lot of the Ring stuff, they use 2.4 gigahertz, and then some of their stuff will use 5 gigahertz, but a lot of it uses 2.4. So I'm not gonna force it to be on 5 gigahertz if it doesn't support that. So yeah, it's a lot of shit though, man. Like you can go down a rabbit hole like crazy with it, but
I just long as my shit working.
yeah, but if you can get through the learning curve, get it set up, save your profiles, you're golden. It's that initial setup though. It's like you're gonna put in work because it ain't your everyday home type of stuff.
Oh, so it works like a whole different. Uh, it works all different then, huh?
Yeah, it's different. So like most home routers don't do this, but business routers do. So they have
Karen said,
WAN failovers.
"What's good, bro?"
What's good with you,
So
Korean?
so like I got Verizon, right?
Yeah.
But I could also get Comcast if I wanted to have both service. So what happened is that one box will take both connections. It'll use whatever you set as the priority connection. It'll use that as your main connection. And if that connection goes down, it automatically switches to your secondary internet service provider. So say you want to keep Verizon as your fast internet, but just have Comcast, their slowest ass service, but it's good enough for you to watch movies. You could have that as a backup service,
Karen
and both of them connect to the
said,
same box,
"How is your
and
day
it'll
going?"
automatically switch to the other internet provider if your main one goes down. I don't pay.
Oh.
I don't pay for two services. I just don't want to spend that cost. But if I wanted to, I could do that, and
How you
I could
doing?
have.
I'm doing good, brother.
So it's a lot of stuff on there.
How did you
Well, I'll let you.
you taught yourself that or what? Just from the regular internet?
Yeah, I had to research all that shit and figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Man, I mean, some people got some setup videos.
Karen
Some of them are helpful. Other ones are
said,
fucking trash.
"Who is
You
your
kind of have
favorite
to weed through
NFL
the
team?" Thinking
bullshit.
face.
I'm a 49er fan.
Feel sorry for you.
I know they trash right now.
Could be worse though. All right, while you do your thing, man, you have fun. I'm gonna go crash out. It's 4:30. I'm probably gonna end up being up in like fucking 2.5 hours. And grandson waking me the fuck up,
Yeah, you know you is.
and then I'm gonna sit there like with one eye open, one eye closed, and shit. All right, you have fun, man.
All right, brother, man. Take it easy. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
Yeah. But if you ever get a chance, though, man, just
Karen
look up that equipment. Just go to
said,
Unify. It's
"I'm
called
not a
Ubiquity.
bandwagon, but I'm a
And
real
just
Chiefs
check it
fan."
out. Might be something you're interested in.
All right, for sure. I'll check it out.
All right, cool. Have fun, man.
All right, brother, man. Go. You said you're not a bandwagon, but you're a Chiefs fan, man. That's okay. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Your team is nice right now. You know, Patrick Mahomes he's that guy. I like the Chiefs myself. I like all NFL teams, to be honest with you. I like all of the superstars. I like to watch it. Like I can go to any game and enjoy it. So that's why I play with a different team every time I play a game, because it's just I'm still trying to enjoy. I can enjoy any team because they all got superstars and stuff. So. But the Chiefs, though, the Chiefs is nice. Dang, stick that. I was on that. I was on it. Come on.
Corinne said, "Do you think the 49ers are going to do better next season?"
No. No. 49ers are going to be terrible. '49ers are going to be terrible. Stupid.
Corinne.
Yeah, he didn't do that good this year. That's for sure. He definitely didn't do well this year. He was injured. Something wrong
Said.
with him.
I think Christian Caffrey is getting a little bit wash.
Dang, missed him. God.
Corinne. Said. Derrick Henry is the best running back in the NFL, and I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to be one of the best running backs in the NFL one day. Thumbs up, 100 points, 100 points.
Pacheco got injured last year, though. I think he might be done. It depends, because he wasn't looking good in that Super Bowl either. So I think he might be, once you get injured like that, it changed the whole perception of how you going to play.
Karen said, if Isaiah Pacheco don't do good, I don't mind Kareem Hunt being Chiefs staring running back, and this undrafted running back the Chiefs got, his name is Brashard Smith, but all Chiefs haters don't know him.
Yeah, I hear you.
Karen said, I saw the 49ers got Michael Williams in the draft. What do you think about the pick?
I don't really, man. The 49ers are going to be terrible this year, man. I'm not even going to play. Like, they are going to be terrible. Like, I don't care who they got. They ain't going to be no good. We done traded all our players away, man, and got rid of, man. Ugh. Good game. Yeah, the Niners gonna be trash though, man. I ain't even. Oh wait, that's my team, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna be no good. All right, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Karen said, the Chiefs got one of the best linemen in the draft.